Yeah? Good. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Reggie B. Today, I've chosen and I picked out 5 exercises to really thicken, strengthen, and define those triceps. Keep in mind when doing triceps, you have to hit all heads to make them really thicken out. So the tricep is made of 3 heads: the lateral, the long, and the middle. So today I picked out 5 exercises to really target those specific spots. So you guys ready? Let's get it. So moving on to our first exercise, the close grip bench press. Like I told you before, the tricep is made up of 3 heads: the lateral, the middle, and the long. So if you're looking to put on some nice size and mass to those triceps, this is the perfect exercise for you. Remember, keep in mind when doing this exercise, the form that you want to have those hands at shoulder width. A lot of people have the mistake either to have them too close or they have them too far apart. You want to have them at shoulder width. Keep those shoulder blades pinched backwards so the contraction is on the triceps and the triceps only. Another thing that a lot of people have the mistake of doing, they have those elbows flared out. You want to have those elbows tucked in so the contraction is on the triceps. While doing them flare out, there's too much contraction and tension on the shoulders. That will put a lot of injury down the line to those shoulders, and you don't want to do that. So you want to keep perfect form from rep 1 all the way until the set is over. So moving on to our second exercise is the weighted dips. This is another good exercise. I'm putting on nice size and mass to those triceps. But keep in mind on the form, you want to stay at a nice, slow, upright pace, because a lot of people injure themselves because they're using too much momentum and speed, which then puts a lot of tension to those shoulders, which then causes injury down the line. You want to stay more upright to get more activation to the triceps. Not saying when you're hunched forward it's bad, it just puts too much tension to the lower part of the chest, and we're not trying to focus on that. So stay nice and contracted and upright at all times. So moving on to our third exercise is the double hand cable pushdown. This in particular is a great way at burning out your muscle, but not only that, it definitely defines and cuts it up as well. Another key factor to this exercise is to have the cables crossed over. This keeps the tension on the tricep at all times. That's what you want. You want the best out of each rep. So to have the tension on the tricep at all times without having that rest period is going to hit every single muscle fiber from rep 1 all the way to the end of your last set. So moving on to our fourth exercise is a single arm dumbbell tricep extension, and we're going to superset that with a tiger push-up. Keep in mind, both of these exercises target the long head of the tricep. Anything over a head doing an extension target the long head of the tricep. As simple as this sound, I run into people time and time again just doing exercises just to do them because they see them, but not knowing what head you're targeting. You have to keep in mind and have a plan. If you're trying to build your triceps, you have to know which head and which exercises to target that specific muscle. This right here, for the fact that I'm in a decline, that's putting overload tension to the triceps, so you can also build tricep without having to use any weight. So keep in mind, tension is important. Moving on to our last exercise is the underhand easy bar pushdown. This is another one of my favorite exercises that targets the tricep. But not only that it targets just the tricep, it targets the middle head of the tricep. So like I said, you have to have a plan, so you want to hit all heads of the tricep. So for those that are watching and thinking that I'm doing this exercise wrong because I'm not upright, no. I figured out that the more range of motion and contraction to those triceps gets the best out of this exercise. So instead of being upright, that gives you a little more limit because the bar is hitting your pelvis. Hunch a little bit forward, and I can guarantee you on your next exercise when you try this, you're going to feel a definite tension and difference to this movement. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed my video. The next time you go to the gym, throw this routine in there and I can guarantee you'll see a difference towards your triceps. These are not all the exercises to build those triceps, because that would be a dumb thing. I picked out these 5 exercises because this is what I think and what's definitely helped me to build my tricep. So if you have other exercises, you can also throw those in to your routine as well. Also, before this video ends, remember, hit that notification button so you know when my next video comes out. It's your boy Reggie B. Like my video, subscribe to my video so your boy can be back. And if you do that, I'll be real proud of you. Metamorphosis complete.